Welcome to Friday night's episode of the Blitz Pickup. You know who I am. Week 16. Miami versus Cincinnati at home. We're going to obviously talk about these offensive keys and defensive keys to help us win this game and what our score predictions are, which might be interesting this week because I'm curious about a special someone that's going to be up here and what his score prediction may or may not be. So without anything else, Tony and Lou, you can come on up.
Who the special someone?
You.
Oh Lord! I told y'all. Why? I don't. If you talk about that other dude that played for Cincinnati, I don't know. I don't know him this week. Saying. Either ops, I have no idea who you talk about or what's going on. But yeah, we got a lot. Hey, you ain't talk about the drama, and you ain't mention nothing about the drama. You trying to stay away from drama today because Mike McDaniel said some very telling things in his press conference. I don't know if he was taking shots, and Joe Rose. Oh, shout out to Nene. I see you already in the building. Joe Rose had a story to tell some people. So, but you know what? How should I say this? Just so you know, when we speed through these questions, we got some messiness to get in.
Okay.
Afterward at the end of the show. That's
okay. I'm ready. Whatever you want to talk about.
All right, we ready? Go
ahead.
How
you doing, Lou?
Wait, Lou, what's good? I'm sorry, we free. Oh, my bad.
We're
free.
Well, no. I'm good. I'm just a little, I'm preoccupied right now because there's finally a good time or a big time event happening in the Kaseya Center. Is that how y'all say it?
Kaseya Center.
Yeah. They're finally doing something productive in that arena tonight. There's boxing going on. So, hey, but what's good, Jess? Tone, what's good?
What's up,
man? You already know, man.
Happy Friday.
Not our starting quarterback. I mean,
hey, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, Tone. Now, a great segue for me because I heard, Jess may be staying away from the drama. I heard maybe you have some drama today, Tone. Right? Like, drama is the key word. I might have a drama too. So I don't know if this special person that I'm about. I'm not even gonna mention his name, right?
But I had a great time today.
Me too. Right, but there's a special person in my life, Tone, that I had a question for, and I still haven't got an answer. So maybe someone in the chat can help me. I just need to know what Tua Tagovailoa's QBR, passer rating, and EPA per play will be on Sunday. Can anybody tell me that?
Who?
You know what? Never mind. Let's get into the show.
We talk about starters over here, Lou.
Oh, shit. You know what? I was thinking about last week. My bad. I was talking about last
week. My bad. I don't know what. Who is that? You know what? Let's start. Let's go. Go ahead.
You ready for this? All right.
Whoa.
Look at this nonsense man.
Oh, you got to do that every time.
That's crazy.
All right.
So, offensive keys. Obviously, as Lou has already stated, we have someone new starting this week. Quinn Ewers' favorite first game. I'm already calling him a favorite.
She got a bias.
Anyway. My brain was thinking a little bit too ahead of the game. All right.
That boy say will be the stat line is wild.
Yeah, see, there's an answer for you, Lou. What's gonna help us win this game when it comes to this offense? Because we're gonna be against Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's gonna be there, right? So.
You know what, Jess? The question you always ask, and Tone goes first. Tone, would you mind? If I take over and just
go ahead.
The keys to the game and who's gonna help us win it? It's Quinn Ewers, baby. That's who's gonna help us win. It's Quinn for the win. That's what it is.
Got slogans already.
Hey. I'm quick on my feet, Tone. You know what I'm saying? I'm quick on my feet.
Hold on. Wait, Lou. Hey, Jess, I got change gonna come, and change came.
Yeah.
Pause. Lou got we free, and technically we are free. What
I
is
know.
the
Look at
1%
mine.
and hope? What
I
is
know.
it?
I gotta change
You
that.
gotta
There's no
update.
hope.
You gotta update this 1%. That was last week.
Yeah. That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna change it. Don't worry. Give me like 10 minutes, and I'm gonna think of something wonderful to put down there.
Hey, yo.
Now, obviously, right, when we're getting to the keys of the game, it's virtually going to be the same. Lean on the run game. We'll get into some other things later on as the show progresses. We got some topics to start about. But yeah, listen, run the ball. It's your rookie quarterback, 7th-round rookie quarterback's first start in the NFL. So try to protect them, right? Now, I heard Mike McDaniel and offensive coordinator Frank Smith. They both spoke today. They said things weren't perfect at practice, but they both highlighted that Quinn Ewers was picking up the offense or has a good grasp of the offense, and that it's not going to change that much. There's going to be some wrinkles. To me, when I hear wrinkles, and Tone, I know you'll appreciate this because you do a lot of work on the film breakdown. When we're breaking down the film, there's always plays in the intermediate to deep range. And here recently, Tua Tagovailoa has not been, for whatever reason, even looking that way, or he looks that way and he still doesn't throw the ball. I think that is what they're talking about when they say wrinkles. I don't think you're going to see no changes. I just think you're going to see a quarterback that won't be gun shy, to say the least, right? I think if he sees those plays down the field, whether they work or not, or whether they hit or not, who knows, right? Time will tell. But I think that's what I think we're all going to be in a treat to see on Sunday, is if the plays that have been left on the field here for the past month and a half by Tua Tagovailoa, I think Quinn Ewers is the one that, again, who knows if they're going to work. I think you're going to see a couple more shots than we've been used to. But again, keys to the game, Jess, play good football, fundamentally, offensive line, kind of dominate, run the ball. I would say I would like to see Quinn Ewers early, like Mike McDaniel, get him in a rhythm early. I don't want to see no deep shots early, a screen pass here, bubble screen here, quick slant here. Get him into a rhythm a little bit, right? Protect him. And hell, listen, it can't get no worse. Me and Tone, Jess, I think you've been on the same thing. A lot of us have said the same thing. Tua here recently has been giving you what, 135, 140 yards, 160 yards, a touchdown, an interception. I think Quinn Ewers can do that. I think we might be hoping for a little bit better, but he should be able to do that. Again, keys to the game, though, protect Quinn Ewers, protect your rookie quarterback, run the ball, give him some easy throws early, kind of get him into the game. And then at that point, listen, we're 6-8. We know we ain't got no shot at the playoffs. It's about evaluation. Later on in the game, keep giving him more opportunities, maybe to stretch the ball down the field. I'm just looking for progression, Tone and Jess. That's what I'm looking for. I don't really care about the wins and losses at this point. I just want to see everybody keep progressing from the offensive line, and especially Quinn Ewers. But the keys to the game, keep them clean, get them in rhythm early, and run the ball. And that should be the keys to the game, at least for me, offensively.
Yes, and Lou, listen, Jess, Lou and Jess, I'm sorry. Run game. Like, don't forget about the run game. Mike McDaniel, for you, Mike McDaniel, guess what? Same thing I told you last game. You should have just took what I said and ran with it. Don't try to outsmart people. Stick to the run game, right? I like the sound of different wrinkles, here and there. Quinn Ewers might test the defense deep a little more than Tua was this year, because Tua used to test him a lot, but this year I believe he will. And shout out to Eric. Eric said, there you go. Somebody put that comment up. A scramble for a first down. When if he make a play with his legs and show the defense that he's not afraid to get that extra yard for the first down, I believe. See, when you start thinking about first time and first game jitters, a scramble like that's like backyard football. It brings the nervousness down. Your awareness goes up, and you start playing football. You get more comfortable. So I would like to see if Quinn Ewers can make a play or two with his legs and simplify it. Get the hand in your playmakers' Get the football in your playmakers' hands. You said it, Lou. Quick bubble screens, things of that nature. I was thinking along the same path. Get Achane and water the ball and let them create. The yak and things of that nature that people tend to not like. I don't know why. When yak all of a sudden became a bad thing, take advantage of yak. Take advantage of your playmakers, right? Don't try to do too much. Stick within the game plan, and I think he should be fine. The Cincinnati Bengals defense isn't one of those defense like that. They aren't. I know they shut out Baltimore Ravens, but that's a rivalry team. You understand? Whenever you have a divisional foe, you know each other. Things like that tend to happen. So I'll throw that game out the window when it comes to, the defense of Cincinnati. And then again, if Achane, Jalen Wright, and Ollie Gordon can continue this trend of 4.3 as a whole, 6.1 or 6 yards per carry for Achane, that helps out your young quarterback. Dan Waller is here, guys. Sorry. Dan Waller, a nice tight end, safety blanket, tall target. Rookies and young quarterbacks, they love those tall safety blankets. He's a safety valve for Quinn Ewers. So use Dan Waller. And when you use your guys outside, I believe, the quick bubble screens will be more to get him in the rhythm. Towards the second half, I want to know if Mike McDaniel's going to try some deep shots. I do. Because I believe Quinn Ewers, he looks like the type, at least from the training camp and at least the little bit that we saw of him in preseason, he was taking them deep shots. He wasn't going in there playing conservative. Now I know he was in a QB competition, so yeah, he had to try to make some things happen and show the coach that he was willing and capable of making plays down the field. Because we know one thing, the one thing that scares defensive coordinators and defensive units the most is having to get beat. The capability of you beating them deep,
over the top. Yep.
Over the top. And then that right there would serve good for our run game. Now, with all that being said, offensive line, you've been giving me the praise, right? Right, Lou? Trenches, we've been giving them credit and praise. This is the type of game where y'all prove us correct. Prove to us, yo, what's good, Tony H, Justin Lewis. You the thumbnail is down. Yo,
hey, Jess. Before Tone continues, now this is Von Joe, right? Jess, I think me and you have finally made it, right? Because what was it Monday or Wednesday? Von Joe was calling me and you and them, and Elite,
yeah,
Elite.
We got names today.
Now we got names. So hey, Jess, we finally made it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we finally
made it.
Yeah, we're here now.
Mama, I made it.
Hey,
we did it.
I would like to say, Von Joe, hey, shout out to you for putting belt to ass earlier today. If you know, I'm not thinking I enjoy. I was talking to Lou backstage. I enjoyed myself. I hope my good brother, he was enjoying himself. I know he probably was pissed off, but I know me, I'm petty. If I could piss him off, I'm gonna piss him off. I like pissing Lewis off. So my good brother Em, I hope you all good, my man. But I had fun, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. But to finish off what I was saying, offensive line, trenches. I've been on here telling Lou, hey man, we have to invest in the trenches. I ain't looking at it again. Lord have mercy. That's it wouldn't be me if I didn't take a shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Nene, you see Tone was the one being messy. I don't be doing that. It be Tone that be getting messy.
Hey, at this point, he know how I am by now. I'm quite sure he know how I am. It's all love. He know it's all love. But yeah, man. Hopefully them trenches show up, because there's nothing like, right, a young quarterback having confidence in his offensive line. This is why I think Mike McDaniel should establish that run, bro. if that run game get going and Quinn Ewers could start to get in the swing of things, I'm not saying. Let me say this, because I'm saying a bunch of positive things. I'm telling y'all keys to the game. Understand what I'm saying? Keys to the game. Not this is what's going to happen. This is keys. These are the keys to us winning. So don't take this as if I'm a Quinn Ewers believer or I'm already crowning him. I'm just saying to what is necessary for us to put him in the best position to win or succeed. So please let me put that forward, put that disclaimer out there for anybody come out there. Oh man, he was out there talking like Quinn Ewers like he was the second coming. No. These are the keys of what I think needs to happen so he could be in a position or the best position for him to succeed. So O-line, do y'all thing. Aaron Brewer, you seem relieved. Let's call a spade a spade. You seem relieved that Tua wasn't a starting quarterback anymore. So I like that nasty and that dog that you've been showing, especially in the past 4 or 5 games. I need to see that. Patrick, y'all notice we don't speak Patrick Paul a lot. Patrick Paul has become so consistent, and we have become so accustomed to him doing this thing that we
don't even mention him.
Yeah, we don't even mention him. And that's one thing about offensive linemen. That is a key to you doing your job. When no one is mentioning your name, that means you're doing your job. You're not getting beat. You're not getting penalties, holdings, and false starts. Did y'all notice he don't get penalties and false starts? Did y'all notice that?
Yeah, you don't get no holding penalties, no false starts, anything. Yeah.
How often do you rarely I don't even know if he got called for a holding this whole year. I know he got called for a false start. I know that, but so that is a great sign when it comes to offensive line play. So Cole Strange and Jonah, you two guys are the protection up the middle. A young quarterback needs that. But you want to know the last thing I want to say about offensive keys that no one mentioned. 21 of y'all in the building, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share. Hey, if it's your first time, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. We got a quarterback that can see over the line, people. No one mentioned. Finally, I want to hear can't see over the line excuse or nothing like that. He could actually see over the line. Let's see how that plays out. No excuses. Mike McDaniel probably could call some plays short or across the middle without any hesitation. But listen, and more realistically speaking, temper our expectations. He's a rookie. I know we are so happy and ready to move off a tour for the ones. Oh, Skyler 2.0. Game Boy 305. That's nasty work, my brother. Hey, you got to support the backup the way you supported Tua, my brother. You understand? So, but for temper our expectation for the rookie, he might go out there like Lewis saying, he might give us 130, 140 yards. Long as it's mistake-free, that's what we should expect. Going into this game, that's how I'm going to evaluate him. Can he be mistake-free and play very okay, you right, my name. Oh, he said I was right, y'all. I got Game Boy 305 to say I was right. So cool. I'm good with that. I'm gonna take that dub today. But yeah, mistake-free football from Quinn Ewers and establish that run game. Nice, short, quick passes to get him in the rhythm. I think we should be just fine.
Absolutely. Tone, real quick, just before we get into absolutely. Tone, you were talking about in the second half, maybe taking some deep shots, this, that, and the third. I'm with you, bro. I want to see the same thing. It don't even have to be in the second half. Warm them up, get them into a rhythm, run game, play action. Again, I just think Quinn Ewers is the type of player. I'm going to go back, Tone, and maybe on Monday, maybe no, because he already had played a game. But y'all remember when Tua, this year against Cincinnati, when Tua got, basically the game was over and we put in Quinn Ewers? Y'all remember
that? Kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a play going around. We'll be able to find it, Tone.
Oh,
It was a play Quinn Ewers got in the game. He threw a deep shot. I think it was down the left sideline. I believe it was to D. Eskridge. I want to highlight the play, and the only reason I'm bringing that up, Tone, Myles Garrett basically took Quinn Ewers' head off, bro. Right up the middle, right up.
I know exactly what play you're talking about.
Quinn Ewers, Tone, to your point, all he did was stand up, sturdy. Oh, I know you can find it. Listen, I wasn't going to ask you to do it right now, but if you wanted to.
Oh, okay. No, go ahead. Yeah. Go. I want to get into this.
Right. I just want to. This is the difference of what we haven't been seeing from Tua. It's plays like that because Myles Garrett was obliterating Quinn Ewers, bro. But what he did was stand up in the pocket, delivered a good ball. Sometimes, Tone, Jess, you're going to take hits in this league. What Tua has been doing is protecting himself and playing scared, and it's kind of been holding the Dolphin offense back. At least Quinn Ewers, in my opinion, I'm not going to say he's going to make every throw, but he is more willing to stand in the pocket while getting a shot to deliver a good football. And again, that can only help your football team. I just wanted to point that out when you were talking about deep shots here and there, Tone. I just wanted to highlight that play because, again, it was a perfect throw, but we've been so accustomed to our quarterback not being able to stand up and take hits or be willing to take a hit or to make a throw. You got to take a hit. Our quarterback hasn't been doing that. No, Tone, I think our quarterback now, Quinn Ewers, I think he's more willing and more able to take and make some of them throws.
And willing to take them throws.
That's a fact.
I mean, take the hits. A football player mentality. 9 of 87, exactly.
Interesting. Tony, I changed my name so you don't have to look at 1% and hope anymore. If you would like to make sure that you can read it correctly.
Hey, hold on. Let me zoom in. It looked like it said the grass is greener. That's what it seemed like. It said, I don't know. Should I show full screen and see what that?
I believe you might be correct.
Oh Lord,
the grass is greener on the other side.
Oh Lord.
Hey, 7-0 Oklahoma.
Oh boy.
Wow. So we take a shot? That's crazy.
Man.
JD Grace. Bring back Jack, Jess. Time will tell. I think he's talking to you. But I next topic.
So you're it didn't change, Tone. It just
good.
Never mind. I was gonna say something, but I don't want anybody to give me a pause moment on that. So I'm not gonna. Anyway, went right to the next one. So defensive keys. Obviously, you guys just gave us our offensive keys to win this game. What is the defensive keys to win this game? Citing that Minkah Fitzpatrick is out.
Let me go first this time. I'm glad you mentioned Minkah's out. Dante Trader Jr. I think we should be seeing a lot more of him. At one point in time, a lot of the people were saying that he was having the best season out of any rookie. That's offensively and defensively. I think so far it's been Zeke Biggers by a long shot. But defensively, they have to get pressure on Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is a cerebral assassin. And we need to take advantage of, listen, he had 2 bad back-to-back games. We need to make it three games in a row. Preferably if we could get pressure with our front 4, that would be nice. But Anthony Weaver, don't be afraid to get pressure or send an extra guy. I don't want to say extra guy too, but make an extra guy and keep that offense. Let me listen to what I'm about to say. Keep that offense on the sideline. So our run game might be a defensive key for us this game because you want to keep Joe Burrow on the sideline and hopefully he start off slow So maybe the frustration could start to mount and build up, and we force him into those turnovers that he had as of late the past 2 games. So it's nothing worse than being cold and coming off a turnover and then watching the other team go downfield and drive drive the length of the football field, right? Because either you're anxious or you can't wait to get out there to get that nasty taste out of your mouth. So for the most part, I want them to keep them on the side. Jesus, God, this football takes.
Hey, Jess. Listen. I was gonna. Hey, Jess. I ain't even gonna lie. I was gonna let my dog slide on that one. I was gonna let him slide.
Well, I said him. But
I was like, we're gonna do what?
Jess, I ain't even gonna lie, Jess. I almost took him off the screen myself. I was like, hey, yo, like,
get him. I knew once he saw his eyes light up, he saw my facial expression.
Yeah, I saw him. Like, oh my. I seen them eyes. I was like, oh, we got him. We got him. We got him.
Try to keep that man on the sideline. But Chop Robinson, can you show up, bro? Like, let's be real. Show up. Like, you still. I mean, listen, we gonna critique you all the time. We are, but can you at least prove us wrong? Do something. They were saying you're more like a second half type of player. Well, listen, we're almost at the end of it. like show up. We need that defensive line to wreak havoc. That offensive line has been playing terrible over there in Cincinnati. So, please, defense, make sure you frustrate the man. However it happens, do not let Jamar Chase go off. Do we know? I'm not sure. I haven't seen the injury report. Do we know if T. Higgins is playing this game? Do we have any idea?
I don't know if it's been confirmed yet, but I seen a report saying that he was getting real close. They were projecting him to be able to play.
Okay. I'm sorry. Do not let them run free. Now they have the size at receiver that if you get physical with them, they can fight through the physicality, right? But that still don't mean that you don't do it. No receiver like to be rerouted. None. I don't care how physical they are. They will prefer to have a free release. Let's not do that. Let's put pressure on them the whole time, the entire way. And Jordan Brooks and Tyrell Dawson continue to play downhill attack style defense. Continue that. Keep the pressure on them. Do not let them get comfortable. Have them thinking about how bad and the mistakes that they've been making in the past two games. Listen, they coming off 0 points. 0. So, they have questions that they need to ask. Joe Burrow doesn't look happy. And, hey, man, maybe we could show him, what he got waiting for him in the future over here. You know what I'm saying? But until then, yeah, I hope they force some turnovers because, like I said, y'all remember when I pointed this out? It seemed like once they force turnovers, they come in bunches. So we could force them in turnovers. It seemed like that's when our confidence get going, and we could create multiple turnovers, and that would be very, very, very good for us. That give us extra offensive possessions and keep that off their offense on the sideline. So my keys is everyone do their job, and please, last but not least, do not let up in the second half. Quinn Ewers is here now, different quarterback. We can't say they're tired and they quit on Tua. So I want to see if they play energized, and but yeah, for the most part, just stay physical, stay attacking, and force them into turnovers.
Yeah, for me, defensive. I don't know the keys of the game. I'm not going to listen, we know what Cincinnati poses from an offensive standpoint, especially if T. Higgins is here. Joe Burrow, to Tone's point, if you don't make him uncomfortable, if he gets in rhythm, he's one of them ones. We all understand that. Jamar Chase, a legitimate number one weapon in the league. I'm not going to be surprised if Cincinnati gets into the high 20s, maybe even 30s. They do it to everybody. So I will say what I want to see. Tone, Jess, did y'all catch Anthony Weaver talking yesterday at the podium?
The only part I saw, to be honest with you, is the one when they asked about Tua, and
Okay.
and he was saying we got to be creative. We think he's not still going to be a leader. So I don't know if that's the part you were asking, but
No. So from a defensive standpoint, they asked him about Jordan Brooks. His words, not mine. Jordan Brooks is the best linebacker in the game. Those are Anthony Weaver's words. Jordan Brooks, you're the leading tackler in the NFL. Go out here and lead us, my brother. That's what I'm looking for. Anthony Weaver said of Jordan Brooks, forget about Pro Bowl, because he said, in his opinion, that's already a lot. He wants to see Jordan Brooks become an all-pro. You know how you do that? Keep doing what you're doing. Go out there, be physical. One thing that caught my attention when Anthony Weaver was talking about Jordan Brooks, another thing he said, he's the heart and soul of this defense, right? Jordan Brooks plays well. I think that defense is going to play well. Listen, I'm not going to, like I said, it's not about wins and losses at this point. It's about the maturation and the progression. Tone, you kind of brought up Zeke Biggers earlier. Zeke Biggers, I want to see him play. I'm excited that Minka, I don't want to say that I'm excited that he's not playing, but it's going to give Trader Jr. more reps. I want to see some of these young guys, the Jordan Phillips of the world. All these guys just keep getting better, but I'm not going to be shocked, Tone, like I said, if Cincinnati comes out and scores a lot of points. It is what it is. They are a high-powered offense. I just want to see Jordan Brooks. At this point, for me, gratified. I want to see Jordan Brooks be an all-pro, right? I want to see the Jordan Phillips, the Zeke Biggers keep making plays. I want to see Zach Seiler. It's been quiet from your end, bro. I know, Tone, you brought up Chad Robinson being quiet. We know what it is. Zach Seiler has been not. It's been, if we're going to call a spade, it hasn't been good this season for the majority of the time, right?
Very underwhelming.
Very underwhelming, Tone. So I just want to see things like that, to your point. Create some turnovers. That would be nice. Maybe get the offense and Quinn Ewers some more opportunities. But will I be shocked if Cincinnati scores points on this defense? Listen, man, I will not be. So keys to the defense, Jordan Brooks. That's my one key. I got to go by what the people in that building that see this team on a day-to-day basis, that they know the inner workings of this team. If Anthony Weaver is coming out and telling me that Jordan Brooks is our heart and soul, well, then I'm sorry. I'm going to listen to that. Jordan Brooks, go out there and lead us. Go out there and become an all-pro this season. And you know how you do that, Tone and Jess? By stopping Cincinnati, stopping Tampa Bay, stopping New England. You get your opportunity Sunday. So keys to the game, Tone basically hit on them. I don't think Cincinnati's going to run the ball a lot on Miami, right? I don't scare the running game. It's if Rasul Douglas, Jack Jones can make plays against those receivers. If they can, I think we'll have a shot. And then just Jordan Brooks and that D-line, man, be dominant, be physical, play with some aggression, and be violent, to use Anthony Weaver's words. That should be the key to the game. Get turnovers and just to Tone's last point, right? Just don't quit. Like, if y'all told me y'all quit on Tua, fine. Tony just said it. It's not Tua on the field. This defense should not quit. Play physical. Don't react. Like, just play with a sense of urgency, right? Even though the season is over, play with a sense of urgency. And I think, that's what I'm looking for. Just, be physical, man. Don't let up, because if they do, Tone, you know this. Joe Burrow is one of your favorite players for a reason. If the Dolphins are not on their A game, Tone, listen, Cincinnati can score with the best of them. And that's what I don't want. I don't want to look up and it be a 41-17, something like that, right? Like, And Cincinnati has the capability. So it just is what it is. Progression, and Jordan Brooks lead us, man. That's what it is.
Jess, you ready, Jess? What you doing?
I was just waiting to see you were highlighting comments or somebody's highlighting comments, so I didn't know if you were ready.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, sliding to the next one. Key players and score predictions. Who are your key players for this game? Tony, I guess you can go first.
Oh, yeah, I was about to take off first. The key players to me will be Achan, Jay Wright, and Ollie Gordon, which will be the running game. I want our run game. So the offensive line and the run game will be the key players. And on defense, Lewis already said it, Jordan Brooks. But the whole secondary, because with Mika Fitzpatrick out, he's been playing at a very high level this season. And you're going up against Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, possibly the best wide receiver duo in the game. That secondary has to step up to the challenge. So if they step up to the challenge, then I believe we should fare well. I don't have any doubts that our linebackers and our D-line will be able to handle their run game, especially as of late. So I'm more on the line of thinking that our secondary will be the keys to us getting the victory on the defensive side and obviously our run game on offensive side. Now, you want me to get my score prediction now or wait?
Wait.
All right. So yeah, those. And Mike McDaniel, simplify the game. Simplify the game. Do not try to outsmart everyone, especially with Quinn Ewers starting his first regular season game. Simplify it.
Jess, I guess it's me. I'm next. Key players.
You are
okay.
Next.
All right. Well, my number one key player is Tua Tagovailoa. We need all eyes on deck. You know what I'm saying? I think Tua Tagovailoa is going to be. Damn, Tone. I can't get my shit off, Tone.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. No.
Hey, no. Hey, listen. All I'm saying is, Tone, we need all the eyes we can get, right? And that's what Tua's biggest attribute he's going to bring Sunday. It's his eyes. From the sideline, from that bench, don't spend all your time keying. Be focused on the game so you can help our QB1 because he's probably going to need all the help he can get. So now that we established Tua as a key player, Quinn Ewers, that's the only other one. The fact of the matter is, bro, we've been asking, well, some of us, right, or some of y'all, because I didn't ask for it. I thought to give Tua a little grace tonight. 2022, 2023, I think, again, we were good enough to win with Tua. Ultimately, it just didn't happen because it is what it is. But for the most of us, this is a moment we've all been wanting, right, to see it some change, right? Tone, I know you've been big on it. I've been big on it. We believe that whether the Dolphins have major holes, minimal holes, whatever, pause, it's the biggest flaw we've had is Tua Tagovailoa. The key player for today or on Sunday to me is Quinn Ewers. Can you go out there and show everybody, especially the organization, hell, I'm the guy. I might not believe it, right? Tone, I don't know if you believe it. Jess, I don't know if you believe it. I don't know if everybody else in the chat might believe it. But I know one person that should believe it, Quinn Ewers. If this is an opportunity, we didn't think, Tone, Jess, we all remembered when we went up to San Francisco. When Brock Purdy came in, you know what I was thinking when I was watching that game? Oh, the Dolphins got this in the bag because it was Brock Purdy, and he was an unknown. And what Brock Purdy made out of that opportunity just turned into a almost $200-some million contract, and he's now the franchise quarterback in San Francisco. The key player should be Quinn Ewers. I don't think the kid is scared. I think he has traits that are, I don't want to say the best in the league, but I think he has some traits that will translate into this league. My key player for the matchup is Quinn Ewers. Can he take the most of the opportunity that has been given to him and solidify himself at least as the backup moving forward in Miami, or possibly even the starter in 2026? So that's the key player for me. It's one and only Quinn Ewers. Why am I going to talk about A-Chain, Tone? We already know what A-Chain is. We know what Waddle is. We know what a bunch of these guys is. The only unknown is Quinn Ewers. Key player on Sunday for me is QB1, Quinn Ewers. Go out there and do your thing, young man. Is that y'all hear me?
She probably watching me go through the stats again. I mean the chat, the comments.
I was. I was actually thinking about my score prediction. Okay, so Tony, go back to you. Go to your score prediction.
The Miami Dolphins shut the Cincinnati Bengals out 24-0. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I was about to say, hey, Jess, get him up out of here. Boy, that boy is putting on for the show right now. You hear me?
I think being that Cincinnati was shut out, I do think they're going to put up points. So I'm going in the game expecting them to put up points. I'm thinking maybe at least around 28. I have to be honest. I think they might bounce back and beat us. Probably, I would say, I don't want to disrespect our defense like that. So I'm going to give them 27. I think we might lose 27-24.
You're disgusting.
How? Why?
Because I literally wrote Bengals 27-24 under my fucking name.
Let me see.
That was my score prediction.
I mean, I would say great minds think alike, but you called me disgusting, so I don't think your mind is great. Yeah, Tony.
Change my shit.
You don't have to change it. It's 27.
We can't have the same one. Well, we
could.
Well,
I'll be right by myself. Eric says 31-20 Bengals.
Okay, so you got Cincinnati, Tone. Jess, you said 27-24, just like
the same
Tone,
thing
right?
as Tone. Yep.
Okay, cool.
He got the Dolphins winning.
I'm telling you right now, I don't know what my two great co-hosts is talking about. It's a new era in Miami.
Okay.
It's Quinn for the win.
For the win.
31-30 Dolphins. Quinn Ewers with a late drive to get the Dolphins in field goal range, and we walk it off with a 1-point victory, 31-30 Dolphins.
31-30. I like that score, Lou. I ain't gonna lie, I like that score. Nina got it. Okay, I was going through all the scores. Nene got 7. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Eric got it 31-28. Trey, I know you put your prediction in there earlier. I just didn't scroll up that far, so my bad. If you could put the prediction back in there again, Trey. Eric got it 31-20 Bengals. Nene got Miami-Dade County 17-10. CCR, you don't have the Bengals Avi, so I don't know, you slipping this week. He has it 34-17. I think I already put up 9 with 30-7. I'm at 30-27 Bengals. Mystic, Ewers win his first start 24-10. Shout out to Mystic.
Hey, Quinn for the win, baby.
Quinn for the win again. 30-17. Bengals will see Zach Wilson play. We will see Zach Wilson play. Okay, Miami kid. Miami kid DJ. Oh, here DJ. David Ferguson says 2017 Dolphins. Okay, look at Game Boy. Alex had the same days off that's every day. All right, a game-winning drive by Quinn.
Tua got the same days off as Alex do. That's who got that's who got the same days off is Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, they okay. So all right, so most people have us losing. Oh, Vonjo, my bad, I missed yours. 34-38 Bengals. A lot of people got a high-scoring game. High score. Mystics say run game will be big. Defense plays well. Yours will have a deep shot to Waddle. Mark it down. I like that. I second that notion about the yours deep shot to Waddle. G2 got it 35-28. Who, G2? Did you put the Dolphins earlier? I don't know. Well, yes, it'll be 45 minutes, so we got 15 more minutes to get into the messiness. So I want to, hey, my good brother, you know, I was being messy earlier. So can I start the drama today?
Hey, by all means, man.
JD the Great is 35-20, 21 Bengals. So listen, my great co-host, one of my great co-hosts, she's not great. She called me disgusting. So my great co-host for today, Lou, brought it to my attention that let's start with the Mike McDaniel. So apparently Mike McDaniel, now y'all let me know if y'all think it was taking a shot at Tua or not, but apparently he came out in his press conference and says after watching Quinn Ewers practice, he believed that they made the right decision in going in his direction. I don't know. Switching to Quinn Ewers. I don't know. Does it seem like Petty Mike is Mike? But that seemed like a shot to me. I don't know if y'all seen T-Stead. I don't know what he's talking about. He seemed like he's back in positivity and to a. You know what? Let me ask a question this before because I want to see. Do he not understand that could be looked to as disrespectful to Quinn Ewers?
Absolutely.
Right, like playing with conviction. Thank you, Eric. I don't really like that standpoint. Because it seemed like he's trying to be like, two of this because they paid him as a franchise quarterback. But this kid, this young man has an opportunity to show what he has. And we don't have to say what it is. A lot of people probably don't expect or don't assume that this is a audition for him to be the starting quarterback. We know this type of stuff. But why you as a former player, someone that might have some connections on the inside, why would you come out and say that? Tua is still the quarterback of this team. This is by no means audition for the starting quarterback position for the Miami Dolphins. When 2026 season starts, Tua will be the starting quarterback. Bro, why? Why?
Because he's a fanboy. That's what T-Stead is.
Right. Not understanding like that could be, man, that's disrespectful. Now, if Quinn Ewers come out and he don't like you and he don't rock with you and he take that personal, y'all gonna say that, well, he probably gonna feel like he's in his feelings and things of that nature. No. Come on, man. You gotta keep it objective. Or I ain't gonna say don't speak on the team, but that's not a good look. You're a former player. You came out and admitted yourself that it used to bother you when you see people saying things like that about you as you T-Stead with all that talent, and you come out and say that about that young man. I didn't like that. Let's keep it objective. Like we control Tua and everything of that nature, but when Tua play good, or if someone asked us about him, we didn't go out and say, "Oh no, you know what I'm saying? He's not good, well, not good enough, but he never been in a position to where he wasn't starting. But we don't come out and lie when he have good games. We point out the fact that he have good games, and I've been an advocate of keeping it 100 and don't just use anything to downplay Tua because you don't like him, right? I always said that, like, no, I'm not. I'm going to be objective and say, this is what he needed to improve upon. This is what I saw. These are the throws I saw him miss. But I don't come out and just blatantly, ride or not, either be on a negative or positive side, regardless of what. I don't like that. That don't bode well for me. I don't. That's not a good look for you, T-Stead. Like, that's for real. Y'all should try to get on T-Stead on the show. Y'all should try to get T-Stead up. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm smart enough and self-aware enough to understand what we do over here. For what? If that was to happen, probably would take it as disrespect because we would not allow none of that fanboy stuff and those false narratives and that nice. Have you watched it? I mean, kudos to him. That's how he want to run his show. But it ain't nothing but positivity over there.
A tone. It's not only with him. The first of all, to the point of the question, y'all should get him on the show. He wouldn't come over here for the reasons this Tone is highlighting. Forget about his show, Tone. Look at the people from the Dolphin community that he has had on his show. They're nothing but fanboys too. That's all they are. He wouldn't interact with me and Tone because Tone was just saying it. We wouldn't let him. Well, I don't want to say we wouldn't let him. We wouldn't fall for the bullshit that he would be feeding. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but that's where there's no objectivity in what T-Stead is saying. Remember the other day in the Twitter space, I mentioned how there's certain people in this community that placate to the fan base. They just tell them what they want to hear, right? That's lying, bro. It's a form of lying. So I'll say that to say this. Over here at the Blitz pickup, I don't hear Jess lying. I don't hear Tone lying. You damn sure don't hear me lying. The fact of the matter is we're going to tell you what it is. Now, we're not saying we're right 100% of the time, but you know what I will say that with 100% confidence, we're not lying to you.
Mm-hmm.
We're telling you how we feel, how it is. Again, I use the analogy all the time, and I'll end it here. I'm not gonna hear somebody fart, and I'm not gonna tell people, oh, don't worry, it smells like roses. No, shit smells like shit sometimes. And T-Stead,
all the time.
Well, there you go. T-Stead will never tell you when shit is shit. And it just is what it is. So we respect, I guess, I respect the question. Well, you should get them on the show. The problem is they won't interact with people like, y'all hear me say it all the time, right? If you have aspirations to be the fan of the year, and no shot at anybody that has done that, I'll just speak for myself though, and I'm sure maybe Tone feels like this, Just don't feels like this as well. The fact of the matter is, I don't have aspirations of being the fan of the year. I just want to be the best fan and the most honest fan I can be. That's what I want to be. And if it comes to having to lie and just, oh, I gotta say certain things so the team respects me or a player respects me or if I can get people to come on the show, I'd rather be who I am than have to do that. I'm sorry, that just is what it is.
Absolutely. Yep. So now Lou, thoughts on the Mike McDaniel stuff, because I felt like it was a shot, and man, it's starting to look worse and worse. And man, if they're going to move off him, they it seemed like they're planting those seeds out in the media. I know that out in the public, it seemed like they're planting those seeds. So we'll see. But what do you think, Luke? Because I know you brought it to my attention, and what you think about? How you feel about it?
Tone, it was definitely a shot. Not only did he say after Quinn Ewers practice today, the words he used was conviction. I know Eric put the word conviction in there. He used it again. What he said was, I believe this comment was from Frank Smith. Quinn Ewers has a grasp on the offense. Mike McDaniel turned around and said what he liked about Quinn Ewers' performance today at practice, that it wasn't perfect, but he played with conviction. And here's the ultimate shot, Tone. He said you can tell that the team was gravitating to him.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
That's what Mike McDaniel said. He said you could tell that the team was responding. Devon A-Chain spoke yesterday, Tone. Devon A-Chain said, and I quote, of Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers is a rookie, but he looks like a veteran. He walks around with a swagger. You heard Jalen Waddle talk about the swagger the kid has. The fact of the matter is, bro, they're telling you without telling you. And again, Tone, I don't want to toot my, well, I do want to toot my own horn. Again, toot. I told y'all, it's not that they don't like Tua. They just don't love Tua no more. They're all taking shots. It may be subliminals, right? But at least they're doing it. No, so to answer your question, Tone, absolutely. Mike McDaniel is flat out basically saying his quarterback now, after one practice, is playing with conviction. He knows the offense, and the team is gravitating to him. The team, you heard Aaron Brewer talk about it. You heard Jalen Waddle. You heard Devon Achane. Everybody around the league, or at least in that building, let me not say league, in the Dolphin building, it looks like they're behind Quinn Ewers, and it looks like they're all on board with the move of Tua Tagovailoa being benched. So I'm sorry, yes, Mike McDaniel's taking shots, Frank Smith is taking shots, and players in that locker room are also taking shots at one Tua Tagovailoa.
Hey, now, this one, now I saw the video of this one. Joe Rose. I don't know if many of y'all know Joe Rose. Joe Rose is local down here. The reason that y'all got that, that thumbnail today and this show and Wednesday show was because that was on the local Fox channel here. And when they act certain things, so ESPN has to get it from the local Fox news outlet because it wasn't national, but it went national with him getting benched, right? Joe Rose is on the Miami Dolphins radio show. He's a former Miami Dolphin player. I think he played tight end with Dan Marino, right? And for the most part, he's been pro Miami Dolphins. Joe Rose went to a party. Shout out to my co-host again. Brought this up, and Nene did as well. I think Nene did as well in a space. Now I wasn't privy because I'm dealing with some things. If you know, so I wasn't listening to the radio or things like that. But man, when I saw that clip of him talking about them being at like I don't know what kind of party it was. It was like a reunion or something. So it's former Dolphin players, probably present Dolphin players, coaches, family members, things of that nature. And the thing that he brought up, he was like, "You want the crazy part about it?" He said the most thing that stood out to him was the tour takes. It was 100 alumni dinner. Thank you, Eric. 100% across the board. Tua has to go. 100%. I said, "Whoa!" Everyone. They said basically, a lot of them said Tua got paid and mailed it in. Got paid and stopped caring. This is the word around the Dolphins organization, how they think about Tua. He also was saying he was speaking to family members and fathers of players. And all of them people saying they think Tua should retire. Take his money and go. These are the thoughts that is coming out from alumni dinner. This is what the people around the team thinks of Tua. If that's not a sign that his days are numbered, I don't know what is. That was very telling. And think about this, like y'all don't understand the magnitude of this. This is coming from a guy that dedicated his job and put his job on the line to building this guy's confidence, making him the best version of himself. And this is the outcome. This is bad. I don't know how you bounce back from that. Can you possibly?
No, you don't. And Tone, you were giving me and Nene credit for all these videos. I want to give you credit because I think it was a tweet that I seen from you either yesterday or 2 days ago. Did you the OJ McDuffie one? Did you see what OJ McDuffie said?
Today I put that tweet out today. Yes.
There you go. Go talk about the OJ McDuffie. Yeah, go talk about that.
Be honest with thank you for bringing that up. Y'all remember when I told? Oh my God, I forgot about that. Thank you, Lou. When I was told y'all that OJ did not want to go on his own show, The Fish Tank, because he didn't have nothing good to say. Well, he was on The Fish Tank with a couple people, and he literally said that he's not taking a banana in the tailpipe. Basically, he said he's not believing no other quarterback because he's tired of looking like a fucking fool. And he said the fucking word too. That's why I said it. I didn't want. He said that. He said, I'm a homer. And y'all know I'm a homer. But I'm not believing another quarterback because I'm tired of looking like a fucking fool. This is the type of things he got the people that supported this franchise, good, bad, and ugly. He has these people coming out saying, I'm tired of it. These are players within the organization, former players, people that still have connections inside, that work for the team. That tells you what these people think about Tua. Read between the lines. Don't ignore it. Because I know people want to ignore it because they want to be positive and they don't want to believe these things. Maya Angelou, I always say this. When someone show you who they are, believe them. But appreciate you, Lou, for reminding me of that. Man, it's crazy. First, Joe Rogan got on him for sounding like a bitch on all of his press conferences. And did y'all hear how he said in the press conference what he was talking about him? He was like, he's at an all-time worst level when it comes to him in press conferences. That is ridiculous. Like, everyone noticed you're terrible at press conferences. Throwing teams under the bus. I mean, your teammates under the bus. Saying bad things. Going after people in the media. Attacking the fan base. I was told that his character is the thing that people started to dislike. This is coming from people in the organization. People are not liking his character. You want to know what else he brought up, Lou? He brought up him being out there with Jalen Ramsey. You want to know who else brought that up? O.J. McDuffie brought up him being out there with Jalen Ramsey. This is bad. These aren't good. This is not a good look for him. I'm sorry. But when people start believing you as a person, stop believing in you as a person, that is a telltale sign. For people to say you got your money and stop caring and quit, that is an attack on your character, my brother. And one thing Tua had to stand on, the leg he had to stand on, was his character. People were saying he's a great guy. Wow. For people, no one would have ever thought that these type of things would be came out and said about Tua. But this is what's been said. And y'all want to know what's very telling? Why was Joe Rose so comfortable saying that in the public? Why did y'all think he felt the need to make those type of conversations public? Did anybody step back and think about that? That type of stuff didn't have to be said. That type of stuff didn't have to be made public. But he made it public. That's a problem. G2, I usually don't coach you, but he said it's over. I'm not going to. This seemed like it's really over for him. And like they don't care. And it seemed like they sending a very, very strict message because at this point, they might be overcorrecting. Because, man. But yeah, Luke, what's your thought about it? Because that was shocking to me.
Yeah. Listen, I think the biggest thing when we talk about, and Eric and you know, you were bringing it up, and Eric put up the comment about it being in the alumni dinner. You know what alumni means? A bunch of players that have put on that same uniform.
Put that uniform on.
And when you got players that have put on the same uniform and they're all saying that you need to go, you need to go. And Tone, to your last question about Joe Rose saying it and making it public and this, that, and third, while you were asking the question, I started thinking, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Could it be because, again, Joe Rose, another guy, player, been in that locker room, been in that building. We all know he has connections in that building. Do you think it's a possibility that the reason he was making it public is because the Dolphins maybe wanted him to make it public?
That is why I asked that question.
Yeah, because I picked up on it when you said it.
And say, why did he think it was a need to say that? This is an alumni. That's when I'm like, that don't sound good at all. This is what people in the building think about you. So when we move off of him, we want the fan base to understand the people that don this jersey, the people that support this team, the people that this team changed their lives. It was 100. He made it his business to say 100% he has to go. And then he followed it up with saying, well, when Hollywood asked him, well, what about McDaniel? He said, now there were some people that say going, and you know what he made emphasis on? He said, but it wasn't everyone. It's a reason you say something like that. There was some people, but it wasn't all. To show to differentiate the topics of conversation, because he said there were some people that think Mike McDaniel should stay, and you have people that think he should go, which is normal. But he said with Tua, it was 100% across the board.
Yeah.
To either fathers of players were saying that they think he should retire. That sounds like a message that was meant to be put out. To Lou, I'm glad you picked up. There's no need for this information to be out, made public. How often do we get alumni questions about anything, and what they talk about?
We don't get it at all. We never hear it. So, man, but that's what I wanted to get into. I wanted to let that be known that it didn't stop here. It seemed like the shots have been taken. It seemed like, they're uplifting Quinn Ewers, and they're making a statement. And what I said, Lou, what did I say? He getting paid all that money? Don't spare his feelings. Do not sit him on the bench. Don't spare his feelings. Now, I wanted him to finish the complete season out, so there could be no doubts. I want to leave no doubts. I mean, this is almost the same thing for me. How bad you've been playing, and you get not only benched, but third string. They don't even want you active on game days. I think messages have been sent. There's more. There's a couple of saying there's more than one way to skin a cat. Also, 2 + 2 is 4, but so is 1 + 3. So there's more than one way to get to a common goal, basically. And I would have made them play the 4th season out to leave any doubts. They decided to bench him once we got out of contention and not make him active. She said someone in that locker room needs to check Teron. That is a fact. For real. Like, we got to go out and play these games. We don't need you putting that type of stuff out in the media. But yeah, man. Lou, Jess, y'all got what did you think? What did you think about Teron's comments? Because I know he was basically, just trying to there was a word. Nice. There was a word of a soft landing, right, for Tua Tagovailoa with Teron Armstead. But he also said, to clean it up, he said Tua will be back as the starting quarterback in 2026. Those are his words.
Yeah.
Now, Tone, I know, I even said it before the season started. I didn't believe so. I was saying it at the end of last season. I think this was going to be Tua's last year. Me and you kind of went back and forth on it. What do you think? Again, I know the other day you were like, it's starting to look more and more that there's a possibility he'll be gone in 26. But what do you think of Teron's comment? Because he basically said, when I listened to it, right, it sounded like he's trying to say it's happening. Like there's not even a question. Do you still think it's a possibility, or like what do you think he's maybe hearing some things, or what are your thoughts?
To me, what I'm seeing, it seemed like it's overwhelmingly on the side of he might not be back in 2026. Now, Teron Armstead is always positive, but you got Joe Rhodes, and he's not the only one. Hawk and Crowder. These people are all on the Miami Dolphins channel. Teron Armstead has his own YouTube channel. These people work for the radio station that is basically the channel for the Dolphins, right? All these people are insinuating that it doesn't seem like he'll be back. It's to the fact, Lou, that they started breaking down the difference of pre and post June cuts. They started going over the possibilities of the Indianapolis Colts or the it was one more team and another team that could take a flyer on him just as a bridge quarterback till they just start to get back in the rotation. So Teron Armstead, he seems like he want to be positive, and maybe I don't know if he heard something or not, but the way Frank Smith seemed to be talking, the way Mike McDaniel seemed to be talking, it seemed like either they sent him a very, very, very strict, tough message, or the writing is on the wall. He's out. And I'm leaning more towards he's out. I will say this. When Anthony Weaver was talking about how Tua, because he did mention that Tua is still the leader of this team and he's still going to lead, he was like, y'all got to be crazy if y'all don't know that's not his character. I was kind of taken aback by that. But it could be just his character and he didn't want to kick the man while he's down. So that's probably the closest to where I'll see. Now, Lou, you know who else came out and was going over scenarios, and they was like under the pressure that they don't think Tua will be back on 2026?
Adam Schefter. I see. Who was it? Somebody just put Tom Pelissero and Ryan Fitzpatrick also believe that Tua is not coming back. Yeah,
Adam Schefter seems to be.
Yeah.
So no, I'm leaning towards no, Lou. No, I thought it was 2027. You said 2026. It seemed like you might pan out to be right about this. I'm not gonna lie. They look like they might just bite the bullet and say we'll post June and split that, take that cap hit over 2 seasons,
over multiple years. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
man.
Oh, you know what? This is a good question. Do you believe Weaver will be back? He might not even be in the build. He might not be back next season, so he don't have to deal with that.
I don't know. That is a very good question. For me, I would like to have Anthony Weaver back, especially if you're bringing Mike McDaniel back. I would like to have some continuity. Now we know Tone Jess that Anthony Weaver, had some interviews last year. I'm sure he'll have some interest this year. I just don't know how many jobs will be open, right? Like we know what Cleveland's probably going to be a possibility. Obviously, Tennessee is open right now, and the Giants is open right now. I think that's the only 3 so far. Um, I don't know. If Listen, if he becomes a head coach and they offer him a job, do I see him leaving? Absolutely. I think Anthony Weaver would take that opportunity. I just don't know if, let's say there's only 3 jobs that do open up. Let's say those 3 that we just mentioned are the only 3. Do I think he goes before maybe other people? I don't. I do not. And in that scenario, Tone, if he's not becoming a head coach, I don't think Anthony Weaver would just leave the Dolphins to become the DC somewhere else.
No.
So, again, if I had to, like, right now, just to answer the question, I do think Anthony Weaver will be back in 26. I don't think he's going to get a head coaching job. I think there's too many people in front of him. I think Brian Flores will be a consideration. And to be honest, to be fair, I don't think there's a lot of teams that, again, this is just my opinion. I don't think people are looking for defensive coordinators anyway to be head coaches in this league, to be honest with you. I know people are going to bring up the guy with the Rams, this, that, and the third. And yeah, that's fine. But
no, not the Rams, the Seahawks.
Well, no, remember, Chris Shula is the DC in the Rams. And everybody's saying that he's
I thought you were trying to say Sean McVay.
No. I'm talking about
defensive coordinator. Okay.
Yeah, I think
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I think the league is looking for offensive guys, right? That's what my opinion is. So to answer Trey's question, man, no, I think Anthony Weaver will be back in 26, especially if Mike McDaniel is coming back.
What about the success Mike McDonald is having over there in Seattle?
I mean, hey, listen, you can't deny that neither.
He's a defensive guy.
He is he is a defensive guy. Listen,
but you're
tough.
right. For the most part, people are looking for offensive-minded head coaches. That is the hot topic.
What is your opinion on Anthony Weaver? Do you think he stays or do you think he goes?
I believe if he gets an opportunity this season, I think he might be out. I think so. They got a change in GM. You don't know what the future may have, and what may bring. And uncertainty is the most uncomfortable thing for human beings. Uncertainty, the fear of the unknown is one of the biggest fears of any human being. So, from that standpoint, I think if he get an opportunity this time, he might go ahead and just go ahead and take that job. I believe so, because head coaching job don't come around like that. You're not going to get that many opportunities. So, and when you brought up Flores, I think this right here helps Flores' case for being a head coach, because I know people will understand. At least he learned from his mistake. Oh, and I want to mention it because I heard a lot of people saying, "Where's Brian Flores' interview and things of that nature?" Y'all do know Brian Flores had an interview before Tua. He spoke on their situation before Tua did. So he do have an interview out there. Right? Now, when y'all saw him at the podium, like I think they forgot, he went on I Am Athlete first. Mm-hmm. And remember we played the last segment of his interview when he was like, ask Tua. Y'all forgot about that interview?
Yeah,
that was before. Go ahead.
No, and to be fair, Tone, not to cut you off, but if Brian Flores talk now, I do believe since he is trying to become a head coach, I think he would take the high road anyway. I don't think he would go and be, I was right. I don't, you'll like this, Tone. I don't believe Brian Flores is like me and he's a tutor. I don't think he would be a tutor. Again, I would love to see Brian Flores come out and toot. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he would do that. I think he would take the high road because, again, there's a bigger purpose in Brian Flores' plan. I don't think, again, it's either take a shot at Tua or become a head coach. I think Brian Flores would take the high road to become a head coach instead of just low-hanging fruit and talking trash about Tua. I don't believe that.
He said Clint Kubiak is someone that can hold the offense down, and that's what you need when your head coach is it's defensive minded. Great point, Nina. Well, yeah, Lou. I mean, listen, time will tell. That's all I got. I know Jess dealing with some things over there, but y'all got anything before we get up out of here? Um,
No. I'm good.
all
I'm
right, listen,
good.
man. Y'all listen, it's still 28, well, 26 now. If this is your first time, make sure y'all subscribe. This if this is what we if y'all want to come get complete objectivity and the straight facts 100% about this team, good, bad, or ugly, this is the channel for you. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, put that hit that notification bell. We do go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we do the live play-by-play watch parties on game days. So yeah, your boy will be, well, I don't know. It's up and down, you know what I'm saying? I got some personal going on. But I do plan on being out there to watch my good brother Joe Burrow have his worst game of the season thus far. So, but you know, it's still up. So the team I had to take over. Look, she don't believe me. I'll tell you, I told you, man. It is what it is. But if not, we don't got anything else. Dude, you know to do. Get us up out of here, my brother.
Hey man, this has been the Friday episode of the Blitz Pickup. For Tone, for Jess, for the producer in the back, for myself. Hopefully y'all stay safe and enjoy the weekend. Sunday will be here quicker than we all imagine. And it's the start of a new era. It's the Quinn Ewers era in Miami. Um, with that being said, we'll see y'all Monday. Well, I guess I'll get with the team. I don't know. Tone might be at the game. We might still fire up the stream Sunday. I might be running a little bit late or whatever. I know Tone
That'll be a
watches the
good
local
idea.
broadcast. Might be a little delay, but we'll probably still see you Sunday for the call of the game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Again, from all of us to y'all, be safe. Have a great weekend. You know what it is. It's the Blitz Pickup. Y'all know what it is. The revolver goes to Quinn Ewers, baby.
Man, peace. So we'll see y'all Sunday.